Hey guys, welcome to Blending today. So, yes, October 20th, Unit 2, Week 1. We are working on that short E sound, which says eh. We can spell it with E by itself, or we're going to learn that we can spell it with E-A. So before we get started, we'll do our high frequency words. If you know them, say them. If not, make sure you're repeating after me. Make sure that you are paying attention so that when I give you a test later on in a few weeks, you'll be a super duper master at it. They are starting to get a little tougher, a little longer, so make sure you are watching. Walk around, many, by, place, call, her, day, want, all, eat, know, who, of, under, 3 like the number, then, live, could, 1 like the number, use, new, there, again, and help. Excellent. Let's go ahead and get started. First word, ben. Your turn. Ben. B says ba, and it's capitalized because it's a name. E says ba, be. N says ba, ben. Next word, get. Your turn. Ga, t, get. G says ga. E says ga, ge. T says ta, ga, et, get. Next word, wet. Wa, t, wet. W says wa. E says wa, we. T says ta, wa, et, wet. Next word, 10. Your turn. Ta, 10. Like those 10 men who got on a jet yesterday. T says ta. E says ta, te. N says ta, 10. All right, let's read our first line. Ben, get, wet, 10. Your turn. Beautiful, thank you. Next word, head. Your turn. Ha, d. Head. So that's like your head. H says ha. And now E and A. Those now work together to say eh. Like I said yesterday, it's almost like that A is kind of silent and that E just says eh. Ha, he. This is where it's starting to get a little tougher. D says da, ha, da, head. So when you have a word like this with EA, you have to make sure that you just kind of know that EA can now say eh. Because if you try to take those two sounds by themselves, ad, 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 that doesn't sound like the right word. That word is head. All right, next word, bread. Your turn. Burr, d, bread. So here's one of those R and S blend, or R blend in this word. So B says ba, and R says ba, Burr. And then again, we've got E-A. Just going to say burr, burre. D says da, burred, bread. Next word, got. Your turn. G, a, t, got. G says ga. O says a, ga, ga. T says ta, ga, ot, got. Excellent. I see some participation happening. Thank you. Next word, well. Your turn. W, e, ol, well. W says w. E says we. And those two L's, we just double up on that ol sound. Ol, well. Next word, will. Your turn. Ol, will. W says w. I says we. Made a little mistake on my letters. Two L's, we double up on that L sound. Ol, ill, will. Next word, flag. Full, flag. FL, full. A says full, full. G says ga, full ag, flag. Excellent. Next word, block. Your turn. Bull, bullock. So B and L is going to work together to say bull, because B says ba, L says ol, ba, ol, bull. O says bull, bulla. And now C and K are going to say ka, bullock, block. Next word, dress. Your turn. Dur, dress, dress. I wore a pretty dress. DR says der because D says duh and R says duh, we can put them together to make der. And then E, that short E, like the egg card. Remember, when we have two consonants at the end of a word, we just double up on that sound. So two S's, s, dress. Excellent. So let's read these two lines first. Head, bread, got, well. Your turn. Excellent. Will, flag, block, dress. Your turn. Excellent. Let's do a sentence. GL, goal. G says ga, L says ol, ga, ol. We put them together to make goal. E says goal, gole. And then our wrist sound, goal, Glen. So this is also capitalized because not only is it a name, it's a person, but it's the beginning of a sentence. So remember, keep that in mind when we do nouns in a second. L says ol. E says ol, le. T says ta, ol, et, let. Glen, let. R says Oh, I bet this one's a name also because it's a capital R. E says re. X says x, x, rex. G says ga. E says ga, ga. T says ta, ga, et, get. And here's kinder, high frequency word, the. BR says burr, because B says ba, and R says ba, we put them together to make burr. And now we know that EA can say burr, burr. D says da, burr, ed, bread. All right, let's go ahead and read our sentence. Glenn let Rex get the bread. Your turn. Wonderful. So we need punctuation. Put a thumb in there if you think it's a question mark. Okay. Thumb up or thumb down. Is it an exclamation point? Nope. And thumb up or thumb down. Is it a period? Yep. Glenn let Rex get the bread is a statement. It's telling us something. So that means it gets a period. Now let's go into my favorite part, which is nouns. So remember, a noun is something you can touch. It is a person, a place, or a thing. Remember, all of you are nouns. Your chairs, your bed, your shirt, those are all nouns. So in this sentence, Glenn let Rex get the bread. I have 3 nouns. So one of those nouns is the people, Glenn and Rex. Those are both nouns. So remember, if you're writing it, take your orange colored pencil or crayon or something and put a box around that so you know that it's a noun. Our nouns are always going to be in orange. And Rex is also a noun. Remember, nouns are something that you can touch. So you could touch Glenn or Rex only if they said it was okay. So Glenn and Rex are both nouns, and bread is a noun. It is something that you can touch. All right, I'm going to look for someone super duper brave who wants to try to read our blending board with brand new words. Thanks so much, guys.